Hi everyone, welcome to our latest Zazzle chat. Things look a little bit different, as I'm sure you've noticed. We've actually moved to a new little studio area to show even more of inside Zazzle. Behind us we have our lovely campus here in Redwood City, and there might be a little bit more noise that you might notice because we are right in the middle of our first floor here. So hope you like our new little location. I'm here with Monica again, as I'm sure you can recognize her at this point. We're going to be showing off a whole bunch of products today. We have some of our newer products that have already been launched so far this year, as well as some older products that we asked on the forums if there were any products that we haven't been able to show to you in real life that you would like to see. So we have a really nice wide assortment of a bunch of different products to show off today, and hopefully you enjoy seeing them. Hi Monica.
Hi.
What's our first product to take a look at today?
So we actually have a lot of products, so we're just going to go through them quickly. We're going to go through some of the old products that you guys wanted to see. I tried to get in as many as we could. If we didn't get it in this time, we'll get it in next time. So the first one is we have Doormats. So Doormats launched earlier this year, and people actually, they're really nice, and I don't think people realize how big they are. So this is a small, and this is the larger one. And they are starting, the small one starts at $29.95. This is the 18 by 24, and that's a 24 by 36. It's sublimation printing, and it's very, very durable. There's a sturdy latex backing for a non-slip grip. It's hard to say, non-slip grip. And they're approved for indoor and outdoor covered areas. I wouldn't put this directly in the rain. But if your front porch has like a little awning, you guys should get this. So these are really nice, and they've been doing really well, especially as we kind of continue our building up our home decor program.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for fun designs on those.
Yeah. If you guys have images, make sure you tag us and we can feature them on the website as well. So next, people want to see our watches. So you might have noticed that we have watches on the side. We have a lot of different kind of watches, and last year we actually did a huge watch refresh, which wasn't a new product launch, but we really updated the photography to give and we reshot all the metals to make it look better on the site, and as a result our sales have actually gone up for watches, and watches is one of our top products if you guys didn't know that. So I actually have a lot of watches out here. These are our eWatch Factory, and within the eWatch Factory, it's segmented out by men, women, and kids. And within the 3 different categories, there's actually around 40 styles. So take a look. I think the photography is really great. It obviously, depending on what you want, there's leather, smooth leather, pebble leathered. There's this like silicone, this chain link. The women's ones are, the faces are smaller, but there's also stainless steel, brown leather. Just so you guys know, the one that does the most pop, the best though, is actually in men and women's. It's the plain leather with just a plain round face. It's a little classic style and it sells the best. But we have this in brown and a square face. So a ton of options, we also have this, which is actually my personal favorite, which is kind of, it wraps around twice and it gives that elegant look. It's got
more
leather.
of a bracelet as well.
Yeah, it's leather and the stainless steel. So we have eWatch Factory, which does really well. And then we also have, over here we have our May 28 watches. And these are a little cheaper. The average price is starting price is a little cheaper. Obviously you guys can mark it up however you want. But these are, they kind of remind me more of a Swatch watch. They're
a little more fun as opposed to the fashion.
Yeah. These are like, they have more colors on the different bands, and again they all print really well. I think the photography on these are actually really well done. So I think hopefully the site gives a good example, but just in case you want to get a refresh on all the watches that we had. So,
Awesome.
those are some of our watches.
Lots of options there. So speaking of things that you wear, we also have a huge range of different jewelry options that are all a little bit different. So what sort of jewelry do we have to show off today?
So we're going to feature actually a maker this time. It's Planet Jill. And so Planet Jill does a lot of necklaces, bracelets. Actually, this necklace I'm wearing is a Planet Jill necklace. It's gold plated, and it comes in a silver plated or round. And just to name off some of the products that Planet Jill does, they do cufflinks, lapel pins, belt buckles, pet tags, photo rings, charm bracelets, and lastly magnetic wooden gift boxes. So here are here to put all of them in, there's magnetic gift boxes. So you decorate the top, and then there's a magnetic clasp, so it kind of holds it together. There's two sizes, the small and the medium. These are the pet tags. So there's two little, they're both super cute. This is a little bone, and this is a house. And this design area, this is circle and this is square.
Yeah. And again, you can see this is a pretty small design area for those pet tags. So that's another product where you're going to want to make sure that the designs you're putting on there are not very intricate, not a ton of tiny text. It's not really going to come through a whole lot. So this is going to be more for, like, this has a nice little monogram on it, perhaps just the pet's name, something like full contact information might be a little too small on this type of product.
So it's burnished silver, and it's UV treated as well as water resistant. So it will last a long time, especially with the wear and tear of a dog. And the best part is they come with these little bags, so they're perfect for gifting. We have the charm bracelets next. So these charm bracelets, you can get them just the bracelet like this. It's very shiny, it's really pretty. Or you can also just design per charm. So then you can add the charm onto the bracelet. So there's two options. They're really shiny, they come in, they're really beautiful, and they're really nice. I like it because even though it's jewelry, the design area is actually a little larger than normal, so you can add like full-on pictures. So grandkids or kids or, you know, anniversary photos, these are perfect for it. It's very thoughtful.
And Planet Jill does really nice, crisp printing, so if you do have nice photos, things like that, those will come out really great on these jewelry pieces.
Yeah, and again, they all come in these little cute bags, so they're perfect for gifting. Next, I'm going to show you the lapel pins and the cufflinks. And you might notice that they're actually all the same area, and they kind of just repurpose the product. So these are the cufflinks.
They're all very similar, so if you have seen any of our Planet Jill products, that quality of that good printing with the nice acrylic over top is going to be the same for all of their products, just modified for all of their different options.
Yeah. So this is the lapel pin, you know, typical lapel pin, and then the cufflinks. Again, same. If you compare them side by side, it's actually the same size. So, and then lastly, there's the photo ring. So these were launched last year. Again, it's a bigger ring, so you can put more on. And it comes from size 6 through 10, so kind of accommodates all sizes.
Very fun.
Very fun. And actually one more.
Oh, yeah.
Belt buckles. So Planet Jill also does belt buckles. So these are, it comes in two, the round and the square, or rectangle. It's not a square, rectangle. So yeah, these are great for the Texan who loves to show off their belt buckle. Customized belt buckle, who wouldn't want that?
They're very fun. So if you do already have the belt that the belt buckle can come off, these can go onto any belt like that. They're very fun, unique, wearable for anybody.
Yeah, so that was some of the old products that, not recently launched products. And now we're going to show you some of the products that were just launched this past 2 weeks. So, one of the things I'm most excited about is these mason jars. So, they're by a maker called the Fartsy. Yes, that is the real name. They start out at $11.95. There's actually 2 sizes if you notice. This is a smaller size, and then this is the larger size. So this is, I think, the 11 ounce and the 20 ounce, and with handle and without handle. So they actually, they print on the glass, which is really cool. It makes a really fun, customizable experience for mason jars, but they do not print white.
Right, so it is going to show that glass through. So if you have any white in your designs, it's going to be transparent so that you can see through that glass. As you can see, the examples that we have here, they're not solid square designs. We think that since these are glass, they're see-through, you can use them as centerpieces, things like that. They're great for weddings. You really want to have designs that go with this type of product so that you have this standalone design that shows through the nice glass. And you'll notice that from our options with the handles or without handles, if you do choose the handle, you're going to have the front and the back to put your designs on, but without the handle you get all 4 sides for your designs. So up to you what your designs do best on.
And there is an upcharge to all 4 sides. So if you're thinking about what to do, you know, the price is an indicator, so think about that as well. So these are fun. Excited for wedding season for these.
Great.
Next.
Ooh, I do have a quick question on the mason jars. Should those go in the dishwasher?
So they are glass, and though they're good quality, I would say steer away from dishwashing them and hand wash them. They're more delicate. It's printing on glass, and there is always that possibility. So yes, we suggest you do not print them in the dishwasher.
Great.
Not print them. Don't wash them in the dishwasher. We print them. Okay. Next we have stud earrings. So these are actually done by a company called Graphics and More. This is not Planet Jill. And these are not as big as the Planet Jill design earrings. So these are very small. So
again, you're probably not going to want to have text in these since it's a very small design area. Go for something like a nice bold pattern or something along those lines.
Yeah, so unlike the Planet Jill ones, you're not going to be able to put full photos in here and see it. So even though they look big on our design tool, they're really small. And if you look at the dimensions, they're on the site and you can kind of draw it out. This is how big they are. So make sure if you want your design to stick out, make sure it's simple and clear and straightforward.
A little more of a fun fashion piece, instead of a big statement, remembrance, memento.
Yeah, they're lightweight and comfortable. They're silver plated with like an alloy base. So, and they come in this cute little gift box. Again, everything on our site is really giftable, so perfect for giving it to someone. Yep.
Right, so we do have some other newer products that I know some of you were excited to see from our friends at Acrylic Idea Factory.
Yes, so these are room signs. And so they're basic acrylic. One thing that is different about these is that for the first time we actually added the option where you can have, because right now all of them come with a foam adhesive backing, and we got through customer feedback. Some people want to have removable stuff and some people don't want to have anything on the back, so we've been able to add that option. So these come with a foam back. There's no upcharge, and then these come with none in case you want to add your own. And then the third option is you can add the 3M command strips, so you can kind of easily remove it from your wall, and it won't leave any marks. Those are a little bit of an upcharge, but we have 7 different shapes and sizes. Room sign, door sign, whatever you want. And the best part is because it's dry erase, you can use it for anything. So you can also doubles as a dry erase board.
Yeah, because it's that nice smooth acrylic. Again, really clear printing, water resistant because of the acrylic on top. And since it is the white backing, you will have the white printed on these. And you can really make the shape of the different room signs work for your designs or be inspired by the shape for some fun sign for the room or anywhere.
Yep. Next, same maker, our friends at Acrylic Idea Factory, is the wall prints. And so these are actually super nice. It's actually a thicker acrylic, and it's perfect for photography and kind of photos because it really brings it to life. We're talking to an artist friend of mine who works at a museum sometimes, and he says that they actually use these in museums because the acrylic helps bring to light the elements in the photo. And so these are really high quality and really nice. And the best part is it comes with a beautiful French cleat backing. And for those of you who didn't know what a French cleat, including myself, until recently, it kind of has this edge, and you put this part onto the wall, and then it kind of just hooks in. And so it's just a really clean way to hang your painting on, or painting, photo, print, whatever. So those
all come ready to hang.
Yeah, they're super nice. And these come in, I think, 12 different sizes. They are a little more expensive because the acrylic is really thick and heavy on these. And Acrylic Idea Factory actually told us now that we've launched these, we're the largest site that sells these online. So these are going to be a hit, and we're excited for these.
Great.
Next up, catch. Oof. We have footballs. So we launched baseballs and softballs a couple months ago, and so as the next generation, we've launched these footballs. We actually launched them the Friday before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we were really excited about it. These are really nice. They're actually hand stitched. So this glossy area is it's one panel, but you can actually design up to 2 panels. And it's high gloss synthetic leather. And the part that's non-customizable is a really nice pebble leather, good to the touch. This high gloss area though makes it a little more slippery, so these are more display balls or for fun balls. I wouldn't play with them in a formal setting. Yeah.
They make a really nice keepsake memento, especially for coaches, things like that. Again, because this area is actually pretty smooth, we would suggest something like having a nice team photo, team logo here, and then you can get all of the team to actually sign on the pebble leather area with a Sharpie, and that would make a great little memento gift.
Yeah, and it's edge to edge, so we print it and then sew it, so you won't see any of the
no white
make sure
edges.
you have enough bleed to cover that when you're designing your balls.
And the larger size is a standard, that's a regulation size football, and then there's a little mini one just for a little more fun keepsake.
Just to show the size contrast. These are so cute. Yeah. Next up, we have an update. We have these wood posters. So again, there's 2 sizes. These are actually printed here at Zazzle. And what's a wood poster, you ask? So this is actually printed on 100% natural wood veneer. So if you look closely, the texture, and you can probably see this on the product page better because there's a close-up, a corner shot, but you can see that the texture is actually wood. So it gives your poster just like another added depth element. These do not print white though, so just so you know.
Yeah, to let that wood grain show through. So it's something that can really complement a design, such as here with the sky, the wood grain looks really nice. So it gives you that feel of the wood print with the ease of hanging of a poster.
So currently we don't offer them with a frame, but that could change in the future. But just so you know, this is our backyard, San Francisco. So these are nice. There's an alternative to just like plain white poster paper. And lastly, perhaps the one that it took a lot of work on our engineering end, is the all over print cut and sew tank tops. So these are, each one is handmade and hand printed. So the fabric is printed first and then sewn together, and then a piping is added. So there's two different color pipings. There's a white and a black. So it's just the armholes and the neck hole. It's made out of 95% soft ring spun cotton and 5% spandex. So there's a little stretch to it, not much. So if you noticed on the design tool, there's actually 3 different design areas that you can design on. There's the front panel, there's the back panel, and then the back upper. That's because the way for the cut, if you notice, there's this like very feminine drapey, how it draws. So it gives us a really beautiful, relaxed fit.
And because it is printed, then cut, then sewn together, that is why there are those 3 separate design areas, as this is a separately sewn area.
So make sure when you're designing, you also design the upper back and the lower back. It comes in small to large, and actually extra large, I think. Small to extra large. And we are really excited because, again, this is our first full cut print and sew. We do have the all over print, that's Jack prints, but that was actually, those shirts are pre-made and then printed on. These are print, cut, and sew. And so we're behind the scenes, we're adding more print, cut, and sew products. So we're excited to kind of test the waters on this. These start off at $39.95, so they're a little bit pricier because of the labor. Mm-hmm. So when you're setting your design prices, make sure you kind of account for that.
But they're really high quality, really nice. You can see it's actually a little bit longer in the back for a really nice stylish feel. So this isn't just a workout tank top, it actually can be a nice fashion item as well.
Yeah, they're very trendy right now and perfect for summer as we kind of get into spring break or, summer tank tops. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
great.
Got through
all
a lot
sorts of
products.
New stuff. Yeah, wonderful. So hopefully you enjoyed that, seeing some of the products you might not have seen before. We actually have one other little announcement we wanted to add on here. As I'm sure you've noticed, we've been making a lot of small incremental improvements to really overall enhance the experience on Zazzle for our designers and for our customers as well. And one of those big improvements has been our collections feature, which we've been really enjoying seeing all of your collections. Hopefully you have enjoyed making them. We're making even more steps toward showcasing those collections, really showing them off to our customers, making sure that our customers know that there's a whole wide range of products out there that they might want just from seeing one single product. So along with that, we now show our collections on those product pages. So any single product page you're landing on, you're going to see if there are any collections that that product is a part of. Because we're really excited about that feature, we're actually going to be making a small change where we're no longer going to be allowing custom HTML in our product descriptions. I know a lot of our designers had been using that custom HTML to showcase other products that really went with a single product that they had shown. And because we now have these really lovely collections that are showcased really nicely on the product page, we're actually providing this for you. That custom HTML is actually no longer needed, and we're going to be cleaning up those product pages, making sure they're all looking beautiful and showcasing your collections first. So you'll be hearing from us a little more about that. We'll be making a formal announcement on the forums. You should also be getting an email letting you know when you'll start to see that custom HTML will no longer be accepted for new products. For the time being, custom HTML will still be available for any existing products, and we'll let you know you're going to have a few weeks to take a look through your own products, see if there's any custom HTML that you were using, choose whether you'd like to remove that or allow us to remove it for you. And you can kind of take a look and see if there were any products that you did have collected that you'd like to move from that custom HTML into a nice collection that will be showcased beautifully for you on your product page. So keep an eye on the forums, keep an eye on your email. We'll be letting you know more about that small change as we move forward. Thanks as always for hanging on with us as we keep making all these little improvements. So let's take a look and see if we have any questions from Twitter. All right, our doormats, which we love with our great crisp printing, are they fuzzy on top or are they smooth?
So they're more smooth than fuzzy because just how it's printed, you have to make sure you have a smooth background. I tested them personally to want to see if they pill or anything, and they don't. At least not yet. It's been 6 months, so we'll see. But they're really nice. I actually have 2. One for my front door and one for my back door.
Wonderful.
I'll let you guys figure out which designs I have.
All right. How do we recommend hanging up the wood posters?
The wood posters, I would suggest maybe getting a frame, or you can just hang it on the wall. I think a frame looks pretty classy though. But again, because of the wood, the texture is just there and it already adds a lot of depth. So
great, and they're pretty lightweight, so easy hanging, just like your regular poster, without that hassle of maybe a larger piece of wood.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Will there be more piping color options for the all-over print tank top?
Currently, no. We wanted to keep it simple. If we do get a lot of customer feedback that they want different piping options, that's not out of the question, but for now it's just white and black.
Yeah, great idea. All right. We did talk about this a little bit, autographing our new footballs.
Yeah.
What do we recommend as far as that goes?
So, we did try different Sharpies kind of gave different remarks. So you can sign on this, it might wipe off depending. But again, some Sharpies were fine and some weren't. So, but if you sign on the pebble leather though, it should stick. So
with a Sharpie?
Yeah, with a Sharpie.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it looks like that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us. If you do have more questions about any of these products or ideas for products that you would like to see us add to the site or show off to you, anything that we already have, please chime in on the forums and we'll be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching.